Hi students, welcome to the next session. In today's session, we will discuss what is the condition for parallel and perpendicular lines. Already we discussed if lines are parallel, slopes are equal. Okay, if the lines are perpendicular, product of the slopes m1 into m2 is equal to -1. It is also one of the condition for parallel lines and perpendicular lines. Let the equation of two lines are, first line L1 is equal to a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and second line L2 is equal to a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Now I am finding slope of the first line. Slope of L1 that equals to minus x coefficient by y coefficient. This is formula for slope. Now I am finding slope of L2 minus x coefficient by y coefficient. Slope of L1 is denoted by m1 minus a1 by b1. Similarly, slope of L2 is denoted by m2 minus a2 by b2. Finally, we know the slopes of first line and second line. Next, condition for which lines? Parallel lines. Condition for parallel lines. Already we discussed, if two lines are parallel, then slopes are equal. m1 is equal to m2. That is nothing but m1 is minus a1 by b1, m2 is minus a2 by b2. Now minus gets cancelled. Now what you will get? a1 by b1 is equal to a2 by b2. It can be written as a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. This is also condition for two lines are parallel. Now coming to the next condition for perpendicular lines. Condition for perpendicular lines. What is the condition for perpendicular lines? m1 into m2 is equal to -1. Now m1 value is minus a1 by b1. m2 value is minus a2 by b2, that equals to -1. If you multiply minus of minus, it becomes plus. Now what you will get? a1 a2 by b1 b2 is equal to -1. Cross multiply. Now a1 a2 is equal to minus of b1 b2. Now send the negative term this side, it becomes positive. Therefore, a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. This is also condition for perpendicular lines. Already we know the condition for parallel lines, that is m1 is equal to m2. One more condition for parallel lines, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. When we are using this condition, if you know the slopes, we can use the condition m1 is equal to m2. If you know the lines, we can use the condition a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. Similarly, what is the condition for perpendicular lines? m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. As well as what is the condition for perpendicular is one more condition, a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. When we are using this condition, if you know the slope of first line and second line, use this formula. If you know the equation of straight line, now use the condition a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. So these are the conditions for parallel lines and perpendicular lines. Now coming to the next question. Find the equation of line perpendicular to the line x minus 2y plus 3 equals to 0 and passing through the point 1 comma minus 2. First we will draw the diagram for this question. So find the equation of line perpendicular to the given line. So this is a given line. This line is x minus 2y plus 3 equals to 0. We need to find this line. This line name is L. These two lines are perpendicular and this line is passing through the point 1 comma minus 2. This line is given. We need to find perpendicular line of the given line and this line passing through the point 1 comma minus 2. Okay. So first, this line I am taking, this is L1 and the required line is L2. I am finding equation of L1 is x minus 2y plus 3 equals to 0. From this line equation, a value is 1, a is nothing but coefficient of x, b value is minus 2, c value is 3. Okay, a is nothing but x coefficient, b is nothing but y coefficient, c is nothing but constant. Now I am finding slope of L1. Slope formula minus a by b, that is nothing but minus 1 by minus 2, minus minus cancel, this is 1 by 2. Given that L1 is perpendicular to L2. These two are which type of lines? Perpendicular lines. That implies slope of L2. How to find? Take the reciprocal and change the symbol. If two lines are perpendicular, already one line slope we know. We need to find other line slope. How to find other line slope? First you take the reciprocal of this given value and change the symbol. See, here symbol is plus, here minus. Here value is 1 by 2, here the value is 2. Take the reciprocal of this value and change the symbol. Okay. Now we got a slope of L2. This slope is denoted with M. And this L2 line passing through which point? 1 comma minus 2. This is x1, y1. Finally, we know point and slope. If you know point and slope, which formula we are using finding equation of line? Point slope form. Therefore, equation of L2 is, what is the formula for point slope form? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Okay, now substitute. Then y plus 2 is equal to minus 2 into x minus 1. Then y plus 2 is equal to minus 2 into x minus 2x, minus of minus, that is plus 2. Now both sides 2 gets cancelled. then y is equal to minus 2x. This minus 2x come to this side plus 2x, therefore the answer 2x plus y is equal to 0. This is the required equation of L2. Okay. Students, you need to write each and every question answer in separate notebook. You need to maintain separate notebooks for PU as well as object. Okay. Better you please give the preference for unruled book. Okay, next question. It is very important for 5 marks. Next question. It is very important for 5 marks. Okay. Distance of a point, distance of a point from a line, distance of a point from a line. Distance of a point from a line. This is a 5 marks question. Very important for 5 marks. See how to find distance of a point from a line. Okay. First, we will draw coordinate axis. X axis, y axis, and this is origin. This is a straight line. The straight line is L. I am taking this equation of straight line general form. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. The straight line cuts x axis at a point capital A, y axis at a point capital B. Now here I am taking a point, this is P x1 comma y1. We need to find the distance from this point to this line. This distance we need to find. This is always perpendicular. This is the distance from point to the line. This distance I am taking, that is. Now join this P and B. Now join this P and A. Finally, a triangle is formed. Okay. Now consider a line L cuts x axis at a point capital A and y axis at capital B. Consider a line L which cuts x axis at a point capital A, y axis at a point capital B. Next, let P x1 comma y1 is be any point. It is any point in the plane. Let P x1 comma y1 be any point in the plane. Okay. From P, you draw a perpendicular on the line L. From P, draw a perpendicular from P, draw a perpendicular. I am taking this is PC on L, such that this PC length is small d. So we need to find this d. Next, join P and B, join P and A. Join P and A, comma P and B. Understood? First I take a straight line L which cuts x axis at A, y axis at B. Let P x1 comma y1 is any point in the plane. From P, you draw a perpendicular PC on L such that this PC distance is equal to D. Join P and A and join P and B. Now triangle is formed. Okay. Now the line L is equal to AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0. Okay. Cuts x axis at a point A. What are the coordinates of A? Minus C by A comma 0. And y axis at B, the point is 0 comma minus C by B. You will get a doubt how this point came up. See, this line cuts which axis? X axis. If so, it cuts x axis. On x axis y value is 0. If a line cuts x axis, on x axis y value is 0. Substitute this y value in this equation. Then Ax plus 0 plus C is equal to 0. Then Ax is equal to minus C, x is equal to minus C by A. Finally, x value is minus C by A, y value is 0, therefore the point is minus C by A comma 0. Similarly, the line cuts y axis. The line cuts y axis. On y axis, which value 0? X value 0. On y axis, x value is 0. Substitute this x value 0 in this equation. Then Ax plus By plus C equals to 0. Then By is equal to minus C, then y equals to minus C by B. Therefore, the point B is x comma y, x value is 0, y value is minus C by B. Understood how these 2 points got? This is the logic. Okay. In exam, no need to write this, directly you take the point. Minus C by A, minus C by B. Now finally, we know P point, we know A point, we know B point. Now, area of triangle PAB. What is formula for area of triangle? Half into base into height. Already we know the formula for area of triangle, half into base into height. For this triangle, What is the base? AB. What is the height? PC. That implies delta, area is nothing but delta, half into base is AB, height is D. Half into base into height. Base is AB, height is this length is how much? D. But actually in this question what we need to find? D. That's why I can write 2 delta cross multiply by AB is equal to D. 2 delta by AB is equal to D. This is equation 1. Means if you want to find D, first we need to find delta. Delta is nothing but area, and we need to find the distance AB. Okay. First I am finding distance AB. Next I am finding delta. Okay. A point is minus C by A comma 0. B point is 0 comma minus C by B. This point is x1, y1, and this point is x2, y2. We know how to find distance between 2 points. Then AB is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the formula for distance between 2 points. We know x1, y1, x2, y2, substitute here. That equals to under root of 0 minus of minus plus C by A whole square. Now minus C by B minus 0 whole square. Now AB is equal to under root of C square by A square plus C square by B square. Now can I take C square common in the root? Yes. If you take C square common, then what you will get? 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. If C square comes out of the root, square and root cancel, that is nothing but C. 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. Okay. Now if you take LCM, AB is equal to C into LCM is what? A square B square. Now B square into 1, A square into 1. Now this can be written as C by AB. Why? Because the square root gets cancelled into under root of A square plus B square. This is the value of AB over. Next, what value we need to find? Delta. Delta is nothing but area of the triangle. Here already we know the points. Which point? P point we know, A point we know, B point we know. Okay. P point is x1 comma y2. A point is minus C by A comma 0. B point is 0 comma minus C by B. Okay. Now this is x2 y2 and this is x3 y3. We know the vertices of a triangle. If you know the vertices of triangle, what is the formula for area? Area is equal to half modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3. Already in 10th standard we know this formula. In synopsis also I explained. Plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. This is the formula for area of triangle. This area is denoted by delta. Delta equals to half modulus of x1 into y2 how much? 0. y3 how much? Minus c by b. Already minus is there, plus c by b. Plus x2 minus c by a into y3 how much? Minus c by b minus y1 plus x3 how much? 0. 0 into anything? 0. Now simplify. Delta equals to half into modulus of c into x1, c x1 by b. Minus of minus plus c into c, c square by ab. Again minus of minus plus c into y1 by a. Now we will take the LCM, c common. Delta is equal to, if you take c common, c by 2 into x1 by b plus c by ab plus y1 by a. If you take c common, you will get like this. Now I am taking the LCM here. Delta is equal to c by 2 into, what is LCM here? ab. Now here a is missing, a into x1, a x1 plus c, plus here b is missing, b into y1, b y1. If you write perfectly, then delta equals to c by 2 into modulus of a x1 plus b y1 plus c by AB. So finally AB value we know, delta value we know. Substitute these two values in equation 1, you will get the distance D. Okay. Substitute AB comma delta in equation 1. What is equation 1? D is equal to 2 delta by AB. D is equal to 2 into delta, how much you got? C by 2 into modulus of AX1 plus BY1 plus C by AB. 2 delta by what is denominator? AB. By AB, how much we got? C by AB into under root of A square plus B square. Now here 2 cancel, C cancel, AB cancel. Now finally what is remaining? D is equal to modulus of AX1 plus BY1 plus C by under root of A square plus B square. This is the formula for distance of a point from a line. Children, once again we observe, we need to find the distance of a point from a line. That's why first I took a straight line L. This is general form, AX plus BY plus C equals to 0. This line cuts x axis at A, y axis at B. Next I am taking Px1 comma y1 is any point in the plane. From P you draw a perpendicular on the line L. This distance we need to find. We don't know this distance, that's why I am taking this distance is D. Now join P and A and join P and B, and this A point is minus C by A comma 0, because this is x-intercept value is minus C by A. This is y-intercept, this is minus C by B, that's why B point is 0 comma minus C by B. Already explained how these 2 points came. Now I am finding the area of the triangle PAB. What is the formula of area of triangle? Half into base into height. Area is denoted by delta, that equals to half into what is the base? AB. What is the height? D. But we required what? Distance. That's why keep D this side, send remaining values that side. 2 into delta, 2 delta by AB, that is nothing but D. So what is the meaning of this step? If you want to find the distance, we require delta value and AB value. AB is what? Distance between 2 points. Delta is what? Area of triangle. That's why first I am finding distance between 2 points. What is the formula? Under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. We got this. AB over. Next, what we need to find? Delta. First, what are the points? P point we know, A point we know, B point we know. This is x2, y2, this is x3, y3. First point is x1, y1. What is the formula for area of triangle? Already in 10th standard we know. Half modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3, x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. We got delta is like this. So finally we know AB value and delta value. Substitute these two values in equation 1. Then finally what we got? D is equal to modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root of a square plus b square. This is formula for distance of a point from a line. Here there is no space, that's why continuation I wrote here. Very important question. In every year this question is asking for 5 marks. Students, perfect. You please practice and write down notes. Okay, very important question. Next, after this I am doing one more important formula, that is distance between two parallel lines. The next one is distance between two parallel lines. This is also important. How to find distance between two parallel lines? Okay, distance between two parallel lines. How to find the distance? First, we will take a coordinate axis, x axis, y axis, and this is origin. This is first line. This is second line. These two are which type of lines? Parallel lines. I am taking this is L1 and this is L2. We need to find the distance between these two parallel lines. This is a distance. Distance is always perpendicular. This is the distance between parallel lines. Now this is A. Okay, and this is B. Okay, let L1 and L2 are two parallel lines and whose equations are ax plus by plus C1 is equal to 0 and AX plus BY plus C2 is equal to 0. You will get doubt why you are taking lines like this, because the slope of this line is minus A by B, the slope of this line is minus A by B. Already we discussed, if the lines are parallel then slopes are equal. That's why I took the lines AX plus BY plus C1, AX plus BY plus C2. If coefficient of X, coefficient of Y both are same, then the lines are parallel. Okay, right. Now I am finding a point. A point is lies on which axis? X axis. Okay, next. The line L1, that is nothing but what? AX plus BY plus C1 is equal to 0 cuts X axis at a point A. Already we discussed what is A point? Minus C by A comma 0. This is actually, but in place of C what we have? C1. That's why minus C1 by A comma 0. Okay. Now we require D. Can I say this distance is from point to this line? Once again listen carefully. We require this distance. This distance what I am writing? It is a perpendicular distance from a point to A to the line L2. Okay. Now D is nothing but distance of a point capital A from a line L2. This distance can be written as, it is the distance from point to the line. Already in previous we discussed what is the formula for distance? Ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root of a square plus b square. Already just now I proved this condition. In this x1 means this one, y1 means this one, c is nothing but L2 means what? C2. Okay. Now L2, what is this L2 line? A2AX plus BY plus C2 is equal to 0. Okay. Now D equals to A into x1 is how much? Minus C1 by A plus B into y1 is nothing but 0. C means what here? C2 by under root of a square plus b square. Now here a gets cancelled. Now D is equal to minus C1 plus C2 by under root of a square plus b square. First I am writing positive term, that is modulus of C2 minus C1 by under root of a square plus b square, or you can write modulus of C1 minus C2 by under root of a square plus b square. This is the formula for distance between two parallel lines. You can write modulus of C2 minus C1 or C1 minus C2. Once again listen, I took two parallel lines L1 and L2. We need to find the distance between these two parallel lines. Distance is always perpendicular to the line. Okay. Now this straight line L1 cuts x axis at A. Then A point is minus C1 by A comma 0. This distance can be written as, it is a distance from A point to the line L2. It is a distance from A to L2. Means it is a distance from point to line. How to find distance from point to line? Just now we discussed modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root of a square plus b square. So this is x1, this is y1. C means what is we have? C2. That's why substitute. Then finally we got the distance formula is modulus of c1 minus c2 by under root of a square plus b square. This is the formula for distance between two parallel lines. Okay.